Good morning, 5th and 6th graders. So today we're going to read about Peter betraying and denying Jesus. So I'll go ahead and pull up this. Okay, so this is Peter denies Jesus. It's from Luke chapter 22, verses 54 through 62. They arrested Jesus and took him away into the house of the high priest, and Peter followed at a distance. A fire had been lit in the center of the courtyard, and Peter joined those who were sitting around it. When one of the servant women saw him sitting there at the fire, she looked straight at him and said, "This man too was with Jesus." But Peter denied it. "Woman, I don't even know him." After a little while, a man noticed Peter and said, "You are one of them too." But Peter answered, "Man, I am not." And about an hour later, another man insisted strongly, "There isn't any doubt that this man was with Jesus, because he is also Galilean." But Peter answered, "Man, I do not know what you are talking about." At once, while he was still speaking, a rooster crowed. The Lord turned around and looked straight at Peter, and Peter remembered that the Lord had said to him, "Before the rooster crows tonight, you will say 3 times that you do not know me." Peter went out and wept bitterly. So, in the story, like it said, Jesus told Peter that this was going to happen, and he was like, "No, I would never deny you." And yet he did 3 times, just like Jesus said would happen. Before we go into the packet, I'm going to read this Live It. It's called "It Wasn't Me." And so this goes along with the story. How could Peter do it? Right when Jesus needed him most, 3 times he denied even knowing him. And Jesus had even warned Peter that he would do it. We have all been in a situation where we denied doing anything wrong, even though we were guilty. We may have lied about it and maybe even blamed others. Peter was wrong, and once he realized it, he wept bitterly. Think of the last time you felt regret for not admitting to the truth about something you did. Did you try to blame someone else? Try not to let that happen. It takes courage to face up to the truth, especially when it comes to standing up for a friend. Resist temptation to deny the truth. You won't regret that. So that's just something to think about there. So on your packet worksheet today, then you are, okay. So, it starts here, Peter's betrayal. So first it talks about Peter here. And so you can either draw a picture of Peter or just kind of talk about what you already know about Peter. Okay, and so then in the next box, the first denial, you're going to write what happened the first time, like what was said to Peter and what he said back. And then the second denial, what was said to Peter and how he responded, and the same for the third. Okay, so if you need to go back and read the conversation or whatever, actually, I will pull this back up here so you can kind of see, refer to this if that will help you on this sheet. Okay? Yeah. Have a good day.